Morning. It's Monday morning, 11:30. I'm finally up and out of bed. Just at the cat's out. I've got the Connie and Chief out on the extending leads, touched the lorry in the garden. Little one's having a good old bit of a play around with Bentley. No makeup, haven't brushed my hair yet, haven't done anything. I am shattered. I've literally just taken some of the big stock and the bigger drums and drum rack out of the lorry. Lots of clean up to do, lots more stuff to get out. I was exhausted yesterday. I would love to have a day in bed today, but I've got to tidy the bungalow up tomorrow because I've got healings Wednesday, Thursday, Friday here, and then that's me having a rest then, so I haven't really got much chance to recover. So I'm just going to sit with the cats now and have a bit of sunshine. The little ones are running in at the bungalow. I haven't shut the door yet. It's a bit naughty, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I've had an absolutely fabulous weekend with white lights. But I'm so drained. So I'm glad I didn't sort of overbook too many customers next week. And then I've basically got a couple of months off before I've got Whitby in June, I believe. Obviously I've got a lot of painting drum commissions to catch up on. I want to set up my online healing, online healing videos and trying to find some sort of income. I'm trying to catch up with my debts that have come back to me, so I've got to try and pay some of the cards off. So that's going to be a matter of just trying to get older stuff and carry on selling bits like I used to. Clear the stuff through the bungalow, try and put thicks on Facebook Marketplace. Obviously I also got to try and get Grace to Ian the welder mechanic so he can get some work done. And fingers crossed we might be accepted say to get her painted. Really want all that happening for the next couple of months. Okay man, come on, Cleo, come on. Just watch the cats because obviously there's cars about. So yeah, just thought I'd do a quick sort of hello to start the vlog, and I'll catch up with you later. Bye for now. Chief is finally out of season and quiet. Nice quiet night. Last couple of nights, and she's came and thinks the world of her. They cuddled up in bed just now, and she's been playing with him. And they're chasing bugs now. Obviously, it's the time of year where there's bugs in the grass and everything. Connor's just decided to go in. I'm trying to hand feed her and that. She hasn't eaten much today, but she's had enough, and she's just got in the front of the cab by her own choice. So that's her in, and I'll let Chief finish playing before we put him in. The babies probably stay out for a bit longer yet. Chief seems to be more focused on playing with the babies now and hunting them down, but obviously they go around the block and she can't follow them there. And were they gone? I wouldn't know if she would come back, so I'm not going to let her off. No, she's not neutered yet. Good girl, Chief. Good girl. She does panic when she can't see me. Typical Savannah, you know, they focus on what they're doing and then forget where they are. What are you doing, darling? You good girl. And she can run around here plenty. She's got a long enough lead to go up and down the tree. There's birds about for them to have a little watch at. What's she doing now? Good girl, Chief. You find the bugs. What is it? Good girl. Connie's have a bit of playtime, so I'll just put her on the washing line and give her a bit more space to play. Get it, Connie, good girl. Just chucked a ball down for her and she's playing with it, hunting. She had a mad moment. Get rid of some of her energy. She's still tied to the van, so I might have to undo her and let her go on the washing line as well. Just giving the two big girls a longer lead. Come and play on the grass a bit more. But I've got to watch them because they will jump up and get caught and come off their harness. Where did you go? Come here, girls. Boo-boo-boos, fetch it. I should chase bits of stick and everything. Boo-boo-boo-boos. Come on there, babies. Yay, good girl. Connie, fetch it. Come on, Connie. Boo-boo-boos. Yay, good girl. Obviously it's easier with a freight, but it just means they've got a bit more space being on the washing line, that they can be a bit more run naturally. Whee! Good girl! Yee! Obviously this is a place where I normally have my fishing rod chaser they can play with. Get it, Connie, good girl. Be a bit easier when the bugs are out a bit more. Ready? Connie, fetch it! Good girl. Connie's attacking the plastic flower. See, it's interesting because her teeth are supposed to be hurting, but she can chew that up. But when she eats, something goes in the back of her throat and she gags it up. So she must have also sores in the back of her throat, because obviously she's biting that okay. So I've yet to see what's going on with her mouth. But I have to hand feed her soft food. And then when if she has too much of a lump and it touches the back of her throat, she just gags it all up and she's scared of her food and won't touch it again. But she used her teeth on that, so I'm sure she had a bug earlier as well. So we'll see what happens. The girls. It gives them a bit more of a place to explore where they can't usually reach. They're on the line. They're on the rope up between the tree and the bungalow. So they're being tied to the lorry. Chief, Connie, come on. Connie, no, you stay here in the garden. She tends to jump up on top of that gate and then falls off or gets her harness caught, and then she's free. Now obviously not so much of a worry with Connie now she's neutered. And I'm obviously here now for the foreseeable, but I don't want her getting loose because she can attack things. Connie, come on, Connie cat. Come on, Connie cat, good girl. What a good girl. Connie, come, good girl. She's just exploring. Connie, come, good girl. Where's your babies? She's above you. There she is. Where's Cleo? There she is. Go on, you called your babies. Come on, Cleo. Look at you, Chief. Hey, Chief. Hello, darling. Good girl. So I'm just in the bungalow lounge doing a bit of dusting, hoovering, decluttering. Made a bit of space, so I've got a couple of healing sessions here. It's a mess, is what it is, you know. This is the pauper's house, as they say. So I've got enough space to do some work on the mat. I've got seating space. Oh, here's a good old paint job. Can't get in my bedroom, can't move in there for stock and junk and storage. I've got enough space here. Need a good old bleach around tomorrow. I've got to clean the kitchen out yet, but I'll probably just shut the door on that. I just need a room obviously to work from. So this will do. I'll chuck a blanket over the exercise thing, I expect. But yeah, cats are frustrated. They've gone to bed, but Mischief sort of calling me. We've been sat out in the sunshine all morning, so I thought I've got to come and do a bit of work. So it's dinner time now, so I'm just going to go and have something to eat, sit with them again in the sunshine, and then carry on later. Loving the new drumsticks that come with the drums now. I've got some new drums come. I've got lovely coloured drumsticks coming now. So I'm selling off all the old ones. And obviously going to have, I've got to make a drumming team. So there's 4 of the little 12-inch drums there. And 5 so I've basically got to create that team of 10 for the demonstrations and the drum circles. And obviously as I sell them, then I'll just replace them. Alongside obviously doing the commission drums, which I'm still trying to catch up with. Anyway, I thought I'd quickly show what I've been up to in here, and don't look behind me, the rest of it's a mess. So it's a beautiful day. Just let the cats out for a little bit of time out this morning. What's dinner time now? Just gonna have some dinner and let them come and sit outside in the sunshine. Just settle down in the sun they will. I've already been out earlier and playing and running around, and it's a bit warm in the lorry, so this is where we get to test how warm the lorry gets. I've just been and put one window grill in the passenger side of the front, the cab. Actually it's quite hot in there, so I've got to judge now just how warm it gets for them, and see if I can get the air going through. Obviously I need to put a lock on the interior door so I can get this door open so the air can go through when it's this hot, when they're shut in there. But obviously if I'm not in there, this door's closed, so I'm going to be sealing a lot of the windows shut. I might have to try and make it so I can open a window with a grill on it, or behind the grill or something. I don't know how I'm going to do that actually, but we'll figure it all out later. Obviously I can shut them just into the one area and have windows open in the cab, doors open here. Anyway, I'll judge it as it goes. But they're enjoying the sunshine, they're enjoying catching bugs. Just lying down and not too worried about running off or anything. Little ones are under the tree catching bugs. Aren't you? Hello, darling. Right, darling? Can we catching bugs? I'm waiting for the first one to get stung by a bee. That's what I'm waiting for right now. Enjoying hunting the flies at the moment. But yeah, obviously I've got to take time out to allow these to be out during the daytime. I can obviously work in the bungalow in the evening when it's colder and darker, when these are settled, so I've got to bear that in mind. So I've decided to do that. Well, it's a nice day. It's only right that they should come out and enjoy the sunshine just as I'm going to sit and do so too. Give it up, Bentley. Give it up, Bentley. They got it off me. You're getting grass at your nose, Cleo. Oops, daisy. So I've taken the cat pram off the front seat and put blankets down, so there's actually more room now. Put all the cats on there now if they decide to share a nice seat or sit in the windowsill. And there's also a blanket on the floor as well in case it gets too hot. So one nice big seat in the front for them all to cozy up onto. It's been a wicked day. Gonna go in there. You're gonna go in the bed. Go on then. Go on through. Just clean up the mess. Chief, go through. Go find the bed. Good girl. And of course there's the driver's seat as well. They can fight over. And Chief's gonna find the blanket on the floor. That's where he's going to be down there. Caveman's found it already down there, look. It's a nice little hideaway. Caveman's in his cave. So they're going to fight whatever I do. They're going to fight for the floor space, or the driver's seat, or the blanket, or the windowsill. So it all went off. You see I've got the airflow thing in as well, just about it fits. It obviously can't be as far down as a car one because the window's a bit wider. But it's nice to have a bit of airflow through. So I got a couple of them from Destiny. Yay, good babies. Just don't want them going to toilet on the floor. Hello, you come back in. Let's go. They've arrived. So these are my new stickers. Wild on the Road, YouTube. Lorry Life with Cats with Grace on. The lovely spotted wild cat. And my new business cards, which just shows my YouTube and all my hand-painted Healing drums on one side, just a section of them, and on the other side I've actually got my website, my PayPal donation site, and my actual telephone number, which I never give out. So that might be legit, won't it? So people can get hold of me now, and I look forward to doing what I do best. Morning everybody, so I'm just waiting for my client of the day to do a healing in the bungalow. It's quite cold, I'm just trying to get air going through. I put the heating on, but we haven't been in here since we had the cats in here, so soda bang. It needs a good old airing. Just got some sage lit, trying to give a bit of a cleanse through. My feet are killing me still. I don't know, I'm glad I only booked one session per day over the next few days, because I just need to sit and rest and recover, and this is the sort of things that I need to realise and be aware of as I go forward, so I don't, like I say, overbook myself. I've got to give myself plenty of time out in between, you know, a couple of weeks in between each sessions and shows and everything, just to recover. Had a few ideas. I'm trying to get some gathering sorted. Might have, you know, some social type thing back in the bungalow again, for those just to sort of come back and reconnect with me who need a bit of help, and just, you know, help clear some energies that everybody's been gathering, or just come and sort of meet me. And then I'd like to do some bigger gatherings, drumming, dancing, you know, just time out somewhere, whether it be at Mamtor or down at Lime Tree Avenue, you know, places I can get Grace apart and have a weekend away with the cats. I don't want them laid apart there, but we'll find it anyway. But yeah, it's just trying to sort of see where I'm supposed to be going with this. Obviously I want to sort of try and get affordable things into the community, but also respect, you know, value myself, and not overdo things. You know, I know I need to reconnect with a few people, connect with new people, offer that opportunity to sort of come and meet me, sit with others even, just, you know, try to get some a bit of space where we can just have a safe space and talk over issues, and have spirit clear them if needed, or speak how to sort of go forward as they do. You know, teachings, tales around the campfire, all that sort of thing. They're mentioning trance dance. Obviously we do that sort of thing in when we've got safety issues. But if the weather carries on being this nice, and I can park Grace outside the bungalow and the cats can be outside, obviously we can have a gazebo there. We've got inside the bungalow, we've got Grace outside with the cats out, and just to have a nice bit of socialising. You know, little barbecue or something, things like that. Just sort of break myself in gently before I take on any big events. Obviously I've got to focus on getting Grace sorted at the moment, so we've got a long way up before we can obviously get her booked in and start focusing on anything else. I say I've got a couple of months at the moment. I've got to catch up on commission stuff and get her sorted out. I'm booked in with Ian the Wilder for April. He'll hopefully be doing the windows, sort the wheel out. That's I've got a bit of a dodgy wheel. He'll do the put the back wall in, so I've got a door and a window in the back door, have it so the back gate can go down with legs, so we've got an extension out into the where we're parked up, so I can actually sit and talk and do things from there to an audience. Whilst the cats can obviously run a bit more. I've got to try and figure out how to allow the cats to run all the way through. I mean, ideally I need a door through to the cab, to be fair, but I don't think it's going to happen. Or a skylight and climb out off and go and slide down, but that's not going to happen either. But maybe when I've got the door in the back, I might be able to have a second door there. Maybe we've got a second security door there that I can go out the back door and walk into like a sort of a birdcage type thing where you know, ready for escapees. Anyway, it's limited space, obviously. We're not using the cat cages on top of the bed, so I'm thinking about getting them out. They use the hammocks, but not the bed, so I'm thinking of getting the cat cages out, and even with a little bit of damp patch, it hasn't got any worse. I could chuck my bed up there, and even the cats at the moment could even have use the bed up there and have the extra bit of space. Obviously I've got to get that insulated. It's getting quite warm now, so I've got to be able to have air going through the vehicle and work out how we can have windows that open. Obviously the cat flap has a nice bit of air going through, but yeah, like I say, we'll get to the scenario where if I'm going to be shutting the cats in and walking away from it, they need to be cool enough and insulated enough, and obviously we'll get fans and that sorted. My mate's just said, I gave him a log burner of mine a few years ago, and he's not got it in his van at the moment. He's up in the lakes, and he said, you know, when I'm up there next, I can probably get hold of that, and that's the right shape to put in. It's a nice tall narrow one, so he's offering that back, so it was only lent to him. And he said, you know, it's ideal for her to have in there. So I said, well, I'm due to go back up there until July when it's Sticky's memorial, so I'm hoping that Grace is all painted and mended, and, you know, in a scenario where, you know, he can see her as a nice lorry rather than this mess at the moment, and pick up that, which is very nice of him to say so. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Got to lose about 3 stone if I'm going to see him. Last time he saw me I was a lot thinner, but you know, it's what it is, isn't it? You know. Anyway, I best get ready for this session. Catch you later. I've just pushed up and I've moved the wheel to that wall and put the settee here against the back of the door. So to see what the space is like. Obviously I'm going to have a door going outside of here, but I'm just trying to see how the space works, and obviously I've got to put the wheel in the room, and whether I want to maybe have the kitchen going around the half door window around here, and then settee up there. I know this one will fit, but obviously I can, and then still have the wardrobe. Obviously the cat wheel's got to go in with the cats, but I'm just moving it at the moment because somebody's pooping on the cat wheel. I don't know if that's Connie with her bad tummy, or whether that's Bentley coming in, and I'm going to keep picking up poops at the moment, so I've just moved everything around to give it a bit of a clean. So it's the problem with Bentley coming in. I'm not knowing him to do poopies, but it may just be because Connie's got a difficult tummy at the moment and she's loose when she goes on the wheel. But that's what it is. But you can see there I've got room to go further along on that kitchen unit, and that sideboard still isn't in the way. So that's still a nice area to actually have a kitchen, floor to ceiling kitchen. Maybe have a little log burner in the corner, or actually on the tabletop. And then I've got a sink, gas, you know, things like that. Don't really know yet. Obviously I'm just making do. I'm just trying to find a way that I can just sit down and enjoy some fresh air coming in and make most of this. Obviously I've got back doors are cold, and I've got a cold draft coming behind me, so this is like blocking it off a little bit. So the cats are still outside. I just put the adults in, just waiting for Caveman and Cleopatra to come in now. I've just washed up. I'm shattered. I've just done a session, well, an hour or so ago. I did a healing session, and I just come into the lorry and collapsed, and I just wanted to fall asleep straight away. I am so exhausted. The stuff that I was clearing, you know, just absolutely exhausted me. I've got another one tomorrow, so I'm trying to rest, but at the same time I'm trying to allow the kittens and the cats to have some time out as well whilst the sun's out. So I thought I'd sit around this way and see how this looks, because obviously I could just have a if there's a door going to be behind me, I could just have a 2-seater rather than this big 3-seater, and do it that way. Have a big kitchen up there. So yeah, I'm just playing, just sort of trying see how different things work out. Obviously, it does actually look a bit bigger this way round. It's a nice big room, and obviously I've got space here. I won't say to do healings, but because obviously I was saying today that this is my space to recover. But obviously, if it needed be, then obviously this way round there is space to work with somebody. And if the wheel is in the bedroom area, then obviously this is going to be a nice space. Anyway, I'm just waffling. I am so tired. I just want to go to bed. Like I said, I'm waiting for the kittens to come in, and I'm just going to jump into bed and get some sleep. I can't do any more. I'm exhausted. Like I said, I'm glad I only did one session today. I really got to learn like this, that I need to do a day, sleep a day, do a day, sleep a day, and of course I've got 3 days in a row. I've only done 1 per day, but it's still too exhausting for me. And I'm unaware to the extent and the level of that I'm clearing, working, and healing channel, and that. I know it was difficult today. And I don't really know till afterwards, the level of things. Anyway, I'll catch up later. Who's a pretty gay man? Who's a pretty... Hello. Good boy. That's more like it. That's more like it. And gay man jumping on me. So I'm sat outside in the sunshine. I've down with flu, allergy, and I was exhausted after the shows, and I had a real bad healing session where I was taking so much shit off somebody. When I was trying to clear it afterwards, I just couldn't. She's got a bad mouth. I was wetting myself straight afterwards because it was just trying to clear itself from me. All through the night, I was feeling the areas that I'd taken it from, and I couldn't remove it. And obviously I'm exhausted, and I was run down, so I shouldn't really do the session. And obviously the problem with that is I'm vulnerable. Anyway, because of that, now I'm sort of prone to everything. So I've got like fluey aches, just exhausted all the time. Finding it really difficult to get out to the cat's out. So what I've been able to do is just lie in bed. The first night I just slept for 10 hours straight after the healing session. It knocked me for 6. The next day again, I normally would sleep that long anyway after a session. Just me working with the energies. But I'm so done in. And now of course I've got no energy left to fight off any bugs or anything. And obviously we were mixing with so many people. It is what it is. I'm now prone to everything. So yeah, I'm just trying to recover, sit in the sunshine, recover. Poor cats have, had to stay inside a lot, but we come out and I let those little ones run around. And the 2 big ones just sit quite happily in the sunshine with me, see. They've been so good. Some days I can't walk. It's like flu, it is like just achy, shaky flu. But it's interesting because the stuff I was taking off client was all like fluid type feelings, you know. So I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, I'm not good. I cancelled the other 2 appointments. Well, I cancelled the one. I've not heard from today's one. I hope they don't turn up. People are supposed to check in with me the day before to make sure that things are going ahead, and they haven't. So I can't tell them that it's not going ahead. And if they turn up, well, they see me like this, so it's not going to happen, is it? But anyway, it's just been, the cats have been so good. The little ones have been running around the bungalow and then running back up into the lorry like babies. Connie and Chief don't want to come back in, but I have to drag him in and pull him in. But as soon as it's the time of about all the store for food, they come in anyway. So yeah, this is what Spirit does to make me rest now. So I've got lots to do, but obviously now I've just got to get myself recovered. Like I say, I've got drums. Obviously I can't paint drums and that when I've got these energies in me. I've got to have, be firing on all cylinders to sort of do any work. I'm making myself sit out in the sunshine. I had boots on the last few days. I'm barefoot today, just trying to sort of ground down through and, just connect a little bit. It's been a busy few weeks and, after doing nothing and then, like I say, that session was the first one I'd done real quite deep before the current energy's being cleared. And it just goes to show how bad they are. Need to charge more. But like I say, I risk my life to do these things, and it's a difficult and dangerous job, and this is what I do. So, I'll continue to do it. But obviously, this is a lesson about making sure I recover fully before I book anybody else in. So, which is a difficult way of sort of knowing how many to book in, isn't it? But anyway, I'm hoping that the long distance healing would be less of an effect on me. We'll have to try that out, won't we? Anyway, just thought I'd sort of check in and show you what it looked like. I'll catch you later. The morning coffee. I've got Bentley on my lap and Connie's just sat by him. Excuse my voice, I'm obviously not very well. And Chief was on my shoulder just now. Cayman's here. What are you sniffing bums for? What did you do? Cayman? Cayman's becoming a lovely cuddle cat. He's spent a lot of time with me. And Cleo's sat and bent his space on the windows, which is why Bentley's come over here for some attention. They've just had breakfast. It's about 7:30 in the morning. Excuse the mess. I've not been able to do anything all week. I'm not very well at all. So I'll just quickly show you what my babies are doing. I've got no shower or anything. I'll try and sort of, I also can't stand up or anything very long. Been sitting outside in the sunshine, which has been lovely. Hey, Cayman, are you beautiful? You beautiful, Cayman, aren't you? Good boy, Bentley. Yeah, you good boy. He'll be waiting to go out. He'll be asking to go out any second soon. The fire's just been turned off. I couldn't have it on very long because obviously it's affecting my breathing. It wasn't terribly cold last night. Everybody was like, couldn't where they needed to. I didn't really have any company until this morning. Just here, my painting box and my electrical wires are a mess over there. I'm gonna move the case and get one big box there to make it look a bit tidier. To put my painting kit in. I really need to get all this carpet pulled off, get the cages out, and get this insulated and clad. But say I want to get the outside done. We're waiting to get the outside sealed and painted before I mess about too much on the inside. I was thinking of cladding the back with the wood that I've bought, though, the interior back. Do another wall there. It should be something I should be capable of doing because the ply is already there. But obviously right now I'm not very well at all. I've got drums waiting to be painted. I can't do. Just not. I know you want to go out. You can wait a bit longer. Let me have my coffee. Anyway. Got a bit of a chest infection coming now, which is normal for me. Not really had a coughing fit. It's not been a coughing thing. It's been very fluey. Just exhaustion and fluey. But a little bit of coughing I've had. It's obviously turning into a chest infection now, and that is a bit dangerous for me. Here he's asking to go out. You want to go out, Bentley? So he'll do that. He'll claw in it, and that's basically telling me that the yarn wasn't working, so now he's going to pester me. Right, I'm going to go let him out.